Good afternoon. This is the Popper Scan video for Buy Sell Short for Wednesday, April 20th. We're actually going to start off today with some indice charts. Huge rally on the market today thanks to just fantastic earnings report from the tech companies. And it continued again in after hours today. We had Qualcomm beat big. We had Apple beat big. All the tech companies are coming out beating nice. Nice guidance. All those idiot analysts who were bashing tech stock earnings and downgrading over the last month, yet again, prove what morons they are. And here we have a nice earnings report rally. And this is what took the market up big time last year and just bent the shorts over. And, you know, the market just made the shorts its bitch. And it's doing that right now. We had the Dow close at a new high today. Looking at the 15-minute chart, going into the close, we got a golden cross. No surprise given the 190-point move we saw today. If we take our average gain on a golden cross on the 15-minute chart, we could be looking at 10,600 over the next 2 days. You can see on the daily chart, big up candle on heavy volume today. Broke out through new highs. This is a very, very nice setup we have on the Dow right now. And we have a crap load of shorts trapped right now, and we should see them starting to throw in the towel. Let's see where we could go. Here is a 5-year time frame on the Dow, and you can see the area that jumps out. 13,136 is a possible high that we could see over the next 4 or 5 weeks before the QE2 ends. And you recall on January 1st when I did my outlook for the year, this was the target I gave for this year. Here we are in April, and we're a couple of days away from hitting that target. You know, the way this market is moving, you know, definitely possible in the near term. SMH, big gap up today. Pushing higher in after hours thanks to the tech earnings report. I mean, we've got the SMH and the Qs up $1.78 each today. Just huge percentage moves and just, you know, great time to be in this market. We had actually some pop stocks. We had some nice movers today, which typically doesn't happen when you have a large up day. Usually large up days are dominated by the large caps, and then the next couple of days after that, you start seeing the mid and small caps start to move. So the fact that we actually had some of our small cap plays moving today, very, very bullish. Tomorrow should be a nice, nice day. Remember, market is closed on Friday, so tomorrow is the last trading day of the week. I'm going to go over a couple of our new email alert plays before I jump into the pop scan today. API, Advanced Photonics. This was a gem play we called last year. Been on a big move. As you can see, we've got a nice bottoming action here. We're looking for a move to the 20-day exponential and then up to the 50-day moving average, 187, with stops at today's lows, which were, I believe, 156 to 158 is where I play stops on this one. Very nice setup on this one. NEI, EMC had a monster earnings report and was up big today for this stock. I mean, an 8% move on EMC is a big move. And remember, NEI gets 57% of their revenues from EMC. So what's good for EMC is great for NEI. We got our 750K volume here today, and you'll recall every time we've seen a big move on this stock, we've seen the volume start to spike like we did today. So I know it was a little frustrating, the fact that we did not bust out to the upside. But we've got an earnings report next week. And as of now, I plan on taking this stock long into earnings because I think they are going to beat, just going off the EMC report. Close over 210 and off to the races we go. This is a gem medium to long-term play, in my opinion, with a 3+ target. But in the near term, we're looking for a move to 220 and 230 plus, and then we're going to play it by ear. ACLS. When I was looking for some plays late in the day today, I couldn't believe this stock was actually down here. I thought it was much higher. Earnings report next week. It is about to get a positive MACD cross tomorrow. You can see this nice bottoming action after the sell-off it had with the market recently. And this is typical action for ACLS. Has a big sell-off, consolidates, and then goes off on a nice little run. We've got Stochastics about to peak up through the 20 level, which I love to see. RSI has already started to pop, and we've got a potential positive MACD cross tomorrow. First target, 240 is what will set it free, and then we've got the 50-day moving average up there, 257, 220 stops. Tech stocks on fire. This one should do very, very well in tomorrow's market, in my opinion. All right, let's jump into some of the stock popper plays. We've got WZE, frustrating play, but I got to mention it because it's got a possible bottom action here. Same with BNX, doing the same sort of thing. The volume has been MIA in these stocks, but they're trying to put in bottoms, and that's all that matters right now. And if the pennies wake up, these two could really go on a tear. ANO, as you can see, nice double bottom action on this one here. 105 breakout. Could see a really fast move up to 115 to 120 with 4-cent stops on it. So this one looks really, really good. Actually, let me see what this one does. Looks like a minor stock. Metals, commodities, up huge today, as you saw with the price of oil. Very nice potential on this stock with minimal downside, at least for a possible day trade tomorrow. GSAT on the pop scan, 120 could give a 10 to 15 cent pop, so definitely one to keep an eye on. APP on the popper scan for the last 2 days, and has been phenomenal. If you played it, it's up 20+%, pushing up there to that resistance level here. So it's going to be interesting to see if it got a break through $1.25. Could go on a really nice run. So if you've booked your gains on this one, keep an eye on it tomorrow and see if it's actually able to break that 125 area. CYCC, we actually jumped into this one in the chat room. $1.29, $1.30. Cancer Bio. These $1 to $2 biotech stocks continue to do very well. ASCO plays are starting to move. This is always a favorite this time of year. Nice bottom chart here. Stops 125. 136, the 50-day moving average sets it free, and we could see a move on 153. So minimal downside, decent upside, at least for the near term. Sirius almost broke out today, got up to that 187 area. Would be adding this one on a break of 188 as a rule of two stock. And, speaking of rule of two stocks, check out our baby ACAD. Kaboom! Hit our target perfectly. Absolutely perfect rule of two play. We've been patiently waiting for this one to do this over the last couple of weeks, and it paid off nicely today. Let's see if we can get some follow through on this one to the upside. Next possible target on a 1/3 position would be a move to 240 to 260. Every once in a while, one of these rule of two stocks goes ape shit. So let's see if we get lucky, and ACAD is one of those that does that. NEI. As I mentioned previously, it's also on the popper scanner today, so adds fuel to the fire on this one. ANX attempted a breakout today, almost did, then retrace, so it's looking like it's going to need that 240 break to finally set it free. DNN, uranium stock, could be an interesting play on a break at 243. All the indicators are sloping nicely higher. URRE is also on the pop scan as well today. So I like seeing multiple plays in a sector show up at the same time. This one's been hugging its 200-day moving average. This would be a buy now on a break of 206 with a 220 plus first target. So keep an eye on both of these stocks tomorrow. And of course, if these two run, we've always got that other uranium play, CXZ, which is also trying to bottom. And then our other favorite little play, URG. So definitely all these stocks are looking like they want to go on a little run. So keep a close eye on them. ASTM started moving today. As I mentioned yesterday, this one really could be on a move to 3+. So if you're playing this one from the pop scan today, looks good going into tomorrow's session. USAT, this one looks great for tomorrow. We got a nice breakout close on this one, and the logical target is a possible move to $3 tomorrow. Last but not least, we've got EGHT. Nice bounce on this one today. 320 breakout with a 340, 350 first target. If I added a 320 break, I would place stops at 310 is how I would play it. So we've got some very nice movers in the market. Tech stocks on fire in after hours. So tomorrow is looking like, barring any sort of strange news, that it's going to be a very, very nice day. We've got a lot of setups, and we should start to see the small and mid caps really start to perform. So any questions, shoot me an email or hit me up in the chat room. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in there tomorrow. Good night.